But we're now in Altaberry. That's right. We have the freaking Majora's Mask moon looming over our head. Is that a heart in its eyeball? Is that a human heart in the eyeball? Or am I tripping? Or is that literally just a rock? But it looks like a heart. I found your YouTube and have commented on a few of your videos on this game you have reached, but going to be one of my favorite moments in the entire game. I'm so excited. Do you have the same username on YouTube? Because I've noticed not everyone in my community has like the same like Twitch name, the same like YouTube name. So sometimes they'll be like, hey Crypta, do you know me? And I'm like, no. And they're like, oh, I'm this person. I'm like, oh, okay. Your name is different. But yes, thank you so much for coming across my YouTube channel. And thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate it. It feels like forever, and I've missed the Apothecary Doctor playing some cool JPRGs, and I miss streaming as well. I have to take this week a little bit light just because I have a lot of like personal programs that I need to attend. So I won't be able to stream as much this week, but my goal starting next week is to stream mostly Metaphor so we can get this game knocked out. And then Xenoblade, I might have some on stream and some off stream recordings as well, just so we can get through certain things, because Xenoblade X is also long. So it's gonna take a while to get over it. I have a different YouTube name. I'm the Jared Puncher YouTube. Oh, welcome. Okay, yes, you do comment a lot on my videos and I read every one of them. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for commenting on all my videos so far. I really appreciate it for boosting the algorithm and everything. Do you have a preferred name you want me to call you? Like when you're here on Twitch, do you want me to call you Battle Neon? But if it's ever on YouTube, I just refer to you as Jared Punch. Or any preferred name either way. What are we doing? Oh, we are now in Altaberry. For main story, that's right. I think we're gonna find, I think Luis knows this lands is fake. I am like 100% betting he already knows. Or he knew we were gonna pull something out of our asses the second he gave us this quest. Like, there's no way. I'm not as smart as Luis. He knows. He knows for sure. Just call me Battle Neon here. Gotcha, gotcha. I'm not gonna buy anything because nothing's on sale today. Actually, how much money do I have? More than enough. Wait.
All right then.
This other way, past the inn. Find the inn. A location I did not go to. This place is very cool and interesting. Honestly, a location like this, other than the impending moon looming over our heads, I wouldn't mind living in like a mountain village. It seems kind of like a cool idea. Or living off of the side of a mountain, as long as I knew it was stable. I honestly wouldn't mind. Am I going the right way?
All right then.
No? Yes. Okay. You can call me Jared too if you want. I will probably just call you by your Twitch username, just so quick glances and whatnot. Yes. But probably if I ever reply to your YouTube comments, I'll probably call you Jared. Welcome.
Wait. A band of youths with a knight and a huge chief.
Yeah? Is that so weird? You're not gonna comment about the other moose star we have in our party? But also, I hope you guys have been doing well. Hope you've had a good past couple weeks. Since it's now spring, is it starting to get hotter where you all live? It definitely was super hot where I am today. And I was like, what the hell? Why does it feel like we just skipped over spring and it's summer now? Like, why is it so hot? Like, I hopped in my little mobile after work and I was like, Jesus, my steering wheel was burning. I need to get one of those like reflector things.
Are you perhaps the candidate who brought Joanna the Sanctoress to confess?
One glance and you knew. Listen,
I mean, we did do something kind of crazy,
if you did the deed or not, but please take your business elsewhere. I'm sorry, but I have my own reputation to think about.
To be honest, out of all the places of Metaphor in this game, I prefer to be in Martyria. It's a pretty quiet place to live. I could get that, but for some reason, Martyria just feels like depression to me. I don't know. I get depression vibes from Martyria, if that makes sense.
You follow Sanctism's teachings?
I mean, is it really a happy place to live in this world? I don't know. I'm not really into like beachy vibes, so I don't think I could live in Etlia. I don't think I could live there.
I'm Euphausia. I'm the priestess of Virga. No, of Etria.
The priestess? Impossible. The island
Times have changed, sir. We're being progressive.
I have my reasons, but I wish to see the outside world that I might better
World.
protect our island. I have no proof, but
You would raise another tribe to the throne.
'Tis a longer story than we've time to tell. We only wish to avoid a tyrant's reign. Yet 'tis
Okay,
not from
my
our own
question
ambition
is-
that I speak so.
Is
The
this
throne
town
belongs
also
to one
racist?
truly worthy.
I guess the first thing this guy commented on was like a Eugene.
It's just... You look so like the priestess before you, I can't just turn you away. Fine. You can stay here, as long as you don't make trouble for me.
Yufa's my favorite character in this game, so I'm glad she won a poll in the western side of things, and even in the Japanese poll, she still is the most popular female there. Oh, interesting. I'm not at a place in the game yet where I can learn more about her, so I'm intrigued. And I'm not too far in her rank either. I think I'm only rank 4 with her. Wait, that's halfway through her. That's halfway through. I need to see her her role in the story a lot more.
thank you. I suppose it is easy.
I
to
think
understand
Stroll is
each
still
other
my
without the
favorite so
masks
far. I don't know
in the way.
why. Like,
Not all of us mainland Mistari hate
Stroll
the Sanctus
story
Church. We'd rather
is like really
preserve the
interesting
peace
to
we
me.
have.
Like a noble's
And,
house who fell. I guess it's
well,
kind of
it's a sorry
a noble
excuse
who
for
can
an
stay
innkeep who
humble.
turns away
Like,
travelers.
especially
Thank
someone
you.
who is so high
During your
on
death.
the privilege chart, not just for being a noble, but also his race, and yet he's still so humble. Like, that's so rare to
Look,
see.
They've got food and booze here too.
Booze?
so much
Can
cooler.
Gallica drink
Between
alcohol?
fewer bucks.
Her little body?
It seems they have an imitation of the island spring here. We can bathe. I should
Oh
invite
no,
you
is
now
there
when
gonna be a
she's back.
bathhouse scene? I'm sick and tired of
Bathe?
bathhouse scenes.
You'd be mad to hope a hot spring replica. would
Bathhouse,
take the edge
hot
off this
spring,
chill.
potato, potato. I
Cold
don't
or
like those
not,
scenes.
there's
It's
nothing
boring.
more refreshing than
It's
bathing.
old.
Would you care to join us?
But then again,
I
Atlas is
should
the
think
company of
not.
tropes, as we've
For
seen.
reasons too numerous to count.
Why?
Anyway,
No hot springs, I beg of
strategy
you,
meeting.
please.
Let's
It's
get on
it's
with
not
it.
even funny anymore. We always see them.
So we seek to assassinate Luis.
Oh, we are actually gonna
difficult task.
assassinate him. I
But
see.
you look to have an idea. Let's have it.
First, the when. Under normal circumstances, we'd want to get him on the move. Maybe walking through a crowd while he's got less guards. That would be the plan. But unfortunately, that'd only work if he was someone with common sense. Someone without combat ability. Or someone who'd want to avoid collateral damage. And that isn't Luis.
At least I recognize that.
Worst case, he uses
They still
civilians
think
as
he's dumb
shields
enough
while
to
more
fall
of
for a
his
fake
personal
lance,
guard
though,
catch up.
apparently.
And things go sideways before we can get it done.
But once he's inside the Opera House, he'll have a security detail at his beck and call. Even if we can sneak in, getting to him.
If we can't target him in transit, and we've practically zero chance of getting close to him, that leaves us with only one option.
Can't target him in transit. We're practically zero chance of getting close to him. That leaves us with only one option. Oh, did someone give me coins on TikTok? Oh wait, I can't see anything. Never mind. Join his personal guard. Attack using magic. Attack from a distance. I don't know.
We attack from a distance.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. I guess that was the
bow
right
and
one.
arrow isn't gonna do much good, right? It needs to be the lance.
Of course.
The lance plan. Okay, y'all, we need a
Through
backup
the
plan if
lance.
this lance thing
Pierced
doesn't
him
work.
through from a distance. Yufa, as the priestess, you can command the lance to return to you if it's far away, right?
You would have me use
We
that
still have
power in
like
reverse
what
to
until
cast
the
it
end of
out instead.
October for this game. This
According to
plan's gonna
Juna, the
fail.
ceiling of the opera house
And I have a
has
feeling it's gonna
chandelier
end
big enough
horribly.
to support a person. From above, we'll target Luis in the royal box seats.
You realize the entire audience is below that lighting? A stunt like that would get us noticed instantly. Wait, are you suggesting we do this during the show?
Luis would be distracted. It's the best opportunity we could ask for. Besides, with Yufa there, we can even
Are we
recover
trying
the
to-
lance easily.
Hold a
Are we
moment.
trying to pull an
I
Abraham
would
Lincoln
need to launch it
assassination?
like an arrow. Such distance and such speed would require incredible focus. I don't think I could do it while aiming.
Then just concentrate on the sheer mental force of it. Someone else can take over the role of actually throwing.
This gambit is sounding more far-fetched by the moment. But we also can't afford to wait for another opportunity.
There is no other opportunity. Luis intends to kill Forden during the festival. That means if we do nothing, the fake will be exposed, and so will we.
Indeed. Once our
Oh
betrayal is
boy,
made
we're gonna get
plain,
thrown
we
in
will
jail or
never find a way to
something.
draw close to
Something's
him
not gonna
again.
work.
This will likely be our first and last opportunity.
But who's actually going to do the throwing?
It's gonna be us, duh.
Rather leave it to you. With the royal magic protecting you, it's less likely that we'll fail this, even with interference. And besides,
I'm so scared. I don't know
laugh
what's gonna
if you
happen.
like.
All I
it
know
sounds
is that
silly,
this plan's not gonna
but
work.
I really do believe you have the power to change fate itself.
One of my favorite parts about this
Everyone
moment
here
is that
knows
Will
that
and Yufa are
firsthand.
working together. I
feel
ship
the
them
same.
of
If
the
I
two
can
of them
trust
so
you to do
hard.
it, then I should be
So
able to
far,
do my
I
part
don't
as
really
well.
ship anybody
Will you
yet,
do it,
but
Captain?
maybe I need to see more interactions with Yufa and Will. But I feel like regarding the plot, I feel like there's not a lot of room to think about romantic feelings as of right now, but we'll see. Slowly but steadily, you're getting close to getting the best ending, Crypta. I hope I get the best ending. I hope so.
All right. I'll do it.
Thanks. We owe you. On the day of, Juno will be at the venue ahead of us. We'll have her open the service entrance, and we'll infiltrate from there.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I want you to lure Luis's guards outside and cause a commotion while he's making the throw. I'm sure the Magnus brothers will be guarding the place too. Hulkenberg and I will secure the exit route in advance. Luis is a formidable foe. But we've overcome plenty of obstacles. Let's believe in the strength that got us this far.
The power
can
of
do
friendship.
this.
Of course, it's the power of friendship. But is our friendships
Don't worry about it.
or our bond strong enough to overcome this doomed plan? I know there's a lot of weighing on your mind right now, but let's try to get some rest and prepare for tomorrow. It'll get even colder at night, so try not to get sick. The fact that the lads passed muster is a testament to the Nuras's skill. Sometimes the man can achieve truly amazing things. Even now, he's holed up in the runner, working away, tuning something or other with usual vigor, I don't doubt. He has his quirks, to be sure, but there could be no mistaking that he's a great credit to our endeavors. The power of friendship, says every Atlas game character. Exactly. I think the lack of the romance helps this game because in a game where it focuses on Will being a good king, being unfaithful towards his potential wife is being unfaithful towards his potential wife is an act not befitting of a king. I feel like if they were to put romance, at least limit it to one girl. But I still would have felt like romance would have been really out of place in this game, especially with what's happening. I really feel like adding like very obvious romance in this game could have hurt it, actually. I mean, I'm sure, like, I think, you know, you could develop like little crushes, but I don't want to see like a relationship, I'd say.
At last.
Tomorrow is finally Saints' Day. Luis will show his face, and with the real Lance, we'll... Don't worry. I'm prepared to do what we must. The man must be stopped. Let's hope so. So this is Altaberry, eh? Colder climes tend to inspire stronger drinks among its people. But all that can wait until after our business is finished. Once we've trounced Luis, I can think of no better celebration than a good stiff drink. That was my first time seeing snow, and it was so cold. I shivered. What a sensation. Oh, right. Juna's going to meet up with us later tonight because she's got so many things to do behind the scenes. Will, you go ahead and rest up. You've got a big role to play tomorrow yourself, after all. Is that everybody? Oh, camera angle. Anything hiding in this room? Nope. Okay, I guess we got nothing to do but sleep. Love all the party members, even if Stroll falls for me, because I love all the party members. That's just a testament for how awesome this case really is. What? Stroll? Rest well. Oh, the boys. Okay, my prediction Okay, here's my prediction with the boys. Okay, two thoughts. Either Fidelio... Okay, my guess, our last follower thing is either Fidelio or Basilio. I'm not sure if they're going to add a different party member. They might. I feel like it's kind of late in the game to add a new party member, but we'll see. I'm hoping they don't, but if they do, it's definitely one of these two. The only reason why I think they wouldn't is because we kind of technically already have an even number of boys and girls in the party. Although Gallica doesn't really do anything, so I don't know if maybe they don't count that and then they'll add in another guy and then that's the new even number. But our follower rank is either Fidelio or Basilio. My guess is it's probably going to be Basilio. No, it could be Fidelio. But I also think one of them might die. And, okay, this is like a maybe. One of them might die, and whoever stays alive is our next party member. That's the only scenario where I could see is acceptable for one of them to join our party members. Either one of them dies, or one of them realizes Luis is a bad person. This could apply to either one of them. The reason why I'm more leaning towards Fidelio is just because he's been getting more spotlight. But I feel like with Basilio, that could be something cool too. Because Basilio's always followed like both Fidelio and Luis. And him joining our party could be like him trying to find like what he believes. So that could be another thing. But the only reason why I lean towards Fidelio is just because he's been getting more screen time. But that doesn't mean for sure it's him. But those are my guesses of what they're going to do with these two. I love Basilio so much and Fidelio. They're both great. I ship well with either Hulkenberg or Brigida. I don't think I see the Brigida one. Hulkenberg is a little more understandable, but I still feel like that they definitely give off just comrade vibes, but that's just me personally. I feel like Juna or Yufa kind of hint more towards it in any way.
What's wrong, Del? You've been quiet for a while now.
That lance they handed over.
Uh-oh.
You think it's real?
Uh-oh.
Can't say for certain, but I didn't feel any magla flowing through it. Can't see it exactly, but how do I explain it?
I know what you mean, though.
The Mustari got them third eyes that can see magla, right? Hard to believe they'd worship that thing as a relic.
Then maybe...
Oh wow, they figured it out so quickly.
Even in that short time on the island. Shite.
Okay, if Fidelio and Basilio noticed, Luis definitely noticed. Come on. Come on.
He'll have noticed by now, most likely. Not like they're any real threat to him anyway.
Most likely. That good enough for you, brother?
I think Luis already has us figured out.
You remember they talked all that helping anyone in need? Something like that anyway. Seemed proper daft at first. Seemed naive to act like that kind of thinking could actually fix all the broken, cruel, unjust shite in the world.
That's because it can't.
Well, yeah, obviously, but what was it we actually wanted?
Okay, you know what?
Equality.
Okay, just off of this sentence alone. Just this sentence alone, my guess is if one of these boys is our party member, it's Basilio. All right, just off this sentence alone. This tells me everything I need to know of what Basilio just said. What was it we actually want in the first place? Equality or justice? This aligns with our party members. So if we have another party member, it's probably going to be him.
This lot's working towards a future, and God help me, I started seeing it. Maybe what they're fighting for is something better than what Lord...
That's enough, Baz. Joke or not, you'll get yourself killed.
But them not even helped you out a few times, Del. That really impressed me, like... I don't know how to say it, but... It was like a feeling I haven't felt since we started working for the Count.
Okay, it's Basilio. Basilio is our next follower. Okay, the game pretty much gave it away. My favorite thing about Basilio is that he is Fidelio's moral compass. The scenes in Virga Island is proof of that. I agree. He would definitely keep Fidelio grounded. Basilio is for sure our next follower. Whether he's a party member or not, we'll find out.
You know Lord Luis plans to take Forden out during the Saints' Day festival. Neither of us can afford to get distracted right now.
Suppose you're right. Things are about to get messy.
So that is the side they serve. Let us teach them that even the best laid plans will go awry.
Oh shit! Here, yep. He already
Whether
figured something
Fordens
out.
Or our fallen kings. It was splendid entertainment while it lasted. However,
See, Luis isn't dumb.
the revelry ends
He's
here.
not dumb, guys. He would know if someone's gonna try to screw him over.
The new king draws near.
This is gonna go so wrong. This whole
The Saints' Day festivities in Alderbury will be kicking off very soon. On the eve of the festival, we'll be holding a dedication ceremony. On the church's authority, we'll be offering the gathered
thank you for the 2 coins,
to God.
Scott.
And it sounds like the candidates had a tough time this go around. Lots of new info coming in even as I speak.
This moment is also the reason why I have Luis as my favorite antagonist Atlas has ever made. Let's go. I love a smart antagonist. Someone who's so clever.
A legendary nail, thought lost to history. From candidate Julian, can you believe it? Cloth garb said to have been worn by a saint. We've got artifacts of all kinds pulled from obscurity into the public eye. Archaeologists everywhere are positively vibrating, folks. But the news on everyone's lips is the announcement of Count Luis's unofficial participation. As a matter of fact, a candidate working under Luis has reportedly acquired a phenomenal divine relic.
Okay, we're up.
And exotic island.
Gosh,
Meanwhile,
I'm nervous for our
Forden
protagonists
too
right
may
now.
have claimed
God.
what is said to be the most glorious relic in history. Will we finally see a head-to-head competition between our top candidates? Only the coming days will tell.
So Luis has finally made
I
his
mean, we
move.
have literal
Won't take him
plot
that long to
armor,
catch
which
up,
is
I
the
bet.
king's magic.
Yes, but I
But
also can't imagine Sanctifex Forden losing.
yo, Marks, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Hope you've been doing well. And Sleeping Silk, hello, hello. Hope things are going well with you too.
I love you.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Mark.
Right. That's everyone. Let's go over the plan one last time. First, infiltration. Juna's got full rights to be in the venue, so she'll unlock the service door for us to sneak in.
When it's time, I'll call the guards outside. That'll be your window to sneak in.
Gallica, you, and Yufa. You 3 will head to the rooftop, where you'll get down to the chandelier.
When I start my solo on stage, the
Man,
lights will
I kind of
dim.
just want
That should
this,
be enough
like,
cover to hide
plan
behind
to be
you.
over
Don't
because
worry, I'll be with you.
this is gonna be rough.
As for us,
I
it's
just want to
as I
get to the
explained
good
last
part.
night. Luis said destroying Yufa's home would have been a necessary sacrifice. Like mine. If power's all he thinks will change the world, then we'll use power to stop him.
Should we fail, though we may survive the ordeal, we will have no more leads to pursue. This will surely mark our final mission.
You know, I've been trying to keep from dwelling, but I can't help but think
You
of
know, I
Grius.
kind of forgot Grius existed.
Sorry to
He
bring
died
that
so
up.
early on in the
Even
game.
have
I
my
didn't really,
fears.
we didn't really have enough time to get
But let
attached
us
to him.
remember him only by his truest
And I kind of
form.
had a feeling like he
No
was gonna
surely
die.
succeeds. For a world without
Like, I was like,
tyrants.
there's no way they would give
Well,
us an older party member.
See you at the show.
With a group amongst like
begins our
teenagers and
last
young
mission,
adults. Nah.
Let's get whatever we need to prepare and head over to the
Yup,
Opera House.
literally. Okay. Let's do this plan that is not gonna work.
It'll be okay.
It'll be fine. I know you'll be able to do it. The Opera House is located at the highest point in the city. It'll just be you and Yufa in there, so make sure you both are geared up for anything. Geared up for us to get arrested.
All right then.
Oh, stuff is on sale. Should I buy stuff?
All right then.
If the game will let me, that is.
All right then.
Oh, we haven't been inside any of the shops, so it won't let me to go
All right then.
to any of them.
Amazing.
Hello there.
I'll grab.
Butcher,
Hello
you
there.
let me buy from you. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay. I thought this said broccoli koi. 20% off on meat.
All right then.
Let's see what water we got. I could try to see what we can get from weapons, potions, and whatnot, but we haven't grinded. Oh, we have enough of these. We haven't grinded enough in recent times.
Let's go.
Let's see, potions. I guess you can say they've really ungrown his use. Ungrown? Wait, that joke flew over my head. I think the game does a great job in keeping Grius' legacy alive through Maria and little moments like Gallica bringing him up how badly he died. That is true. Maria does feel like a really big responsibility for the player. So I do like that. Let's buy like, I don't know, 3 of these. Frostbite. I don't really think we need some of these. Or I guess days. We'll never know when we'll get inflicted by that. We have Patra, but I guess just in case. Removes buff effects and all memories. I don't think I have the what's the word I'm looking for? The skills that gets rid of that myself. So I'll buy the potions of it. Okay, doesn't seem like there's any weapons worth buying. Ooh. Something for... Oh, sold out? Have I already bought some stuff from here? That doesn't seem right. Or are they... Or do I have to be a certain archetype for it? Ah! Lame! Shadow. Maria!
Alright then.
My god. So I felt something crawling on my shoulder. I thought it was a bug, but it was just a piece of loose hair. Okay. Let's get out of here. And actually head over to the Opera House. Oh wait, I can just teleport there.
Alright then.
Okay. I'm ready for us to get caught red-handed. People say that Greece's death defeats the purpose behind Will's team being united front just because they lost their only Roag. My argument is that if they had just added another Roag to the team, it would have felt like replacing him, if that's what I'm saying makes sense. Yeah, that does make sense. And I mean, everyone in the party had, except for like maybe Stroll, had some sort of... I think it's best that most of our party was acquainted with Grius, because that kind of gives us a reason to work together. Like, if you think about it, like, just because, you know, you meet someone with the same ideals as you, does that mean you're really gonna work together? Like, and I feel like, Hulkenberg wasn't really convinced about joining Will until she kind of heard about the Grius connection thing. At least that's how I saw it. But Grius's death, I feel like, makes sense. Like, to know that there's stakes to their plan. And it gave them a thought, like, do we really want to continue with our plan knowing that what we saw happen to Grius could happen again, I guess. And that kind of just solidifies them, that they're not going into this plan without thinking of the consequences. Like, they're not just trying to be heroes, like blind heroes. Like, they know what they're in for, basically, as well. So I kind of like that. Kinda. And another thing, Heisme is a dad just like Grius, so he fulfills a role that was initially lost. I guess that's true. Helping Heisme. I feel like Heisme and Grius, just because they're both dads, they don't really feel the same to me, but I can get like the fatherly. It doesn't really feel like Heisme's trying to be like a fatherly figure here. It definitely feels like a guy we're trying to help out of therapy. That is one thing for sure. I'm not just gonna oh, that's right. I was not paying attention. I was yapping. The service store. Where's the service store? Massive statue. Okay. Here's the service entrance. Juna's supposed to do something about the guards before the night of the performance. Want to wait until then? Yup. You ready to do this? From here on, it'll just be you, me, and Yufa. We won't be able to contact the others. Make sure your equipment is where you want it before we set out. Need to make any changes? I don't believe I do. We're ready to go as we are. Alright, then let's follow the plan and wait here.
Got it.
Alright, the guards have left their post. Juna has done her job admirably.
Onward.
And she has unlocked the service entrance for us as well. Let us enter and remain unseen.
All right.
Hazme isn't exactly a mentor figure, and that's what I like about him. I don't think the team needed a mentor party member. Yeah, I think that's also why we didn't really need Grius either. He probably, if Grius was part of our party, he probably would have felt like a mentor type. And I feel like with mentor characters, they tend to influence the party a lot. And I kind of like how this group is all collectively kind of coming to their own conclusions and determinations. Not saying that like it's bad to have a role model help influence your decision, but I feel like a mentor figure, he would influence his own ideals in a way. This party definitely feels like, despite everyone having very different backgrounds and experiences, they can all agree on one thing, and everyone came to the same conclusion despite their own experiences, if that makes sense. They didn't have anyone else in the party influencing them, I guess.
So,
this way should lead backstage. From there, we climb to the roof and then atop the chandelier.
Yes.
I'm en route to the auditorium just on the other side. I'll have to lure the brothers out somehow.
So,
Shaw and I will secure an exit route with all speed.
Yeah.
We split up from here. Let's all do our parts and regroup. Good luck.
let's go.
Okay, let's go. Alright, who's getting caught first?
Alright.
I think it's Hazme. Hazme is somehow gonna get caught first. If it's involving the brothers are onto us. Alright, let's start the operation. We need to get up on that chandelier and be in position before Juna finishes singing. Why is this not voice acted? Hazme is what you call a mascot figure? I don't think so. I feel like Gallica is more the mascot figure in this game.
I'm sure of it.
And to get on that chandelier, we need to first reach the roof. Like, Gallica is like the sprite on the loading screen, and she is like alongside Will on all the promotional art. So I would say Gallica is more the mascot rather than Hazme. Because if it was Hazme, I feel like that'd be kind of a spoiler. The Opera House theme is so good because it establishes how important the mission is. The entire game has been building up to the eventual mission to kill Luis. This game does an excellent job of making you feel what they feel.
Time to go.
Understood. Let us be on our way then.
First?
Alright, anything in here that I can grab?
Everything's pretty standard.
No, that's just the candle. Okay. Excuse me. There's doors. Are we allowed to open them? Appears to be locked. Is this the next dungeon place? This opera house? Why are there so many locked doors? What do you need? Sorry, I'm in the middle of something. Come back later, okay? I don't know if that was a man or woman, but dismissive, aren't they? I guess they're busy preparing. Needs to run. Don't worry, Kana. Don't worry about not being able to stay or whatnot. No worries, no worries.
Ridiculous.
Okay, I'm gonna try all these doors knowing full well they're all locked.
Why is this happening?
Okay, let's see. Stairs this way, unless the game stops me. Yep, okay.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Yes.
Okay, Okay, this is also blocked off. They wouldn't have that on the map if we didn't need to go there later. Hello.
Look.
Mark, let's not make inappropriate comments, please. Here's the door leading backstage. We should be able to access the roof from in there. But what's up with this guy standing in front of the door muttering something?
Oh.
Has something happened, do you think? Oh, bollocks! Did I drop it somewhere?
Hey!
Hey, is something wrong? Oh no, it's just, it seems I dropped my key somewhere. So now I can't open this door. And of all times, it has to be when we were busy beyond belief. Oh. I guess I'll have to go get the spare. He left, and now we've got a locked door to deal with. Oh, my tracking stopped. Okay, I'll fix that after the cutscene. That man works here, I suppose. And he dropped his key. Oh, wrong voice. So finding it will get our plan back on track. Let's scour the area. We might have to ask the Patreons about the key. In such a crowd, someone is bound to have seen it.
Then...
Okay, let me get back my tracking fixed. Am I back? Okay, yeah.
You're not serious.
Okay, so okay. Does that mean some of the other areas are now? Nope. Unless I have to talk to someone.